You are that precious jewel, that precious tiny little rock, that rock that melts hearts of millions, that little rock that makes princesses fall in love with you, that diamond, that precious metal so valuable that it can buy the entire country, so valuable than the combined GDP of some of such countries. You are so precious. You are blessed with artistry. You are blessed with creativity. You are blessed with everything that a human being can ever ask for. Yet, you don't get to the pinnacle of your supposed performance. I've known some genetic phenoms in all areas of life, sport, in the basketball, soccer, athletics. And all of them, they've attained different levels of success. If you're thinking of the Michael Jordans, if you think of the LeBron James, you think of Lionel Messi, you can think of Usain Bolt, the Tiger Woods, the people that have defined their era. All of them, they've got one thing in common. One thing in common. At a certain point in their lives, whether they were the jewels that they were, or they were good, they're so good, they have all needed coaches. Even championship winning teams, they've all had a coach. Think of the mighty, let's just think of the mighty Golden Warriors team featuring Stephen Curry, the sharpshooter himself, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. They've had to have a coach. Their talent is undoubted. They could probably do some of the things that they are doing. Probably without a coach, Steph Curry would still dropped those lofty threes, but he still needed a coach. Why? Have you asked yourself why? As you immerse yourself into the craft, into doing something, there exists a spot that probably you might not see, exist untapped potential that you might not see, and a coach can, and he will highlight to you some of the flaws in your game, some of the flaws in your thinking, some of the flaws in your paradigm. He might even highlight some of the strengths that you have but you don't realize. That's a coach. So I've decided that as I evolve in my speaking journey, I will need a coach. Maybe you might need a coach yourself. Even the coaches themselves need a coach because in my spare time, I always invite most of the upcoming youngsters, those that are still new in the world of work, to give them a few ideas here and there. Because I've walked the journey myself, I might give them some advice here and there. And I also do give some advice to small and medium enterprises, especially from previously disadvantaged groups. I also teach some basics of business finance in an effort to help them, especially the non-financial managers, to have some idea on how to successfully manage and organize their finances. Which makes me think that if a diamond, as precious as it is, it still needs to be cut and polished, why would somebody not want a coach to polish and cut him so that he can be that precious stone? So, myself, I am not resting on my laurels. I am also being coached. I am also going to search for another coach that will take me from where I am to the next level. I have moved from one level to another. Probably the coach that I have traveled this journey with only managed to get me into the room. Now is the time that I find another one that will make sure that I go and sit at the table and command at the table. Food for thought. You might need a coach. If you want to elevate to the level that you can potentially get to, you might need a coach.